welcome to the director's cut of Christian Nutrition, the show where we review every single episode of VeggieTales chronologically. And by we, I mean just me. Rack Shack and Benny is the fourth episode in the VeggieTales series. It was released in October of 1995, and if you think about it, that's like 20 years ago. In fact, it is 20 years ago. Do you feel old yet? Technically, it could be classified as a classic. You know the deal by this point. Hopefully we don't see Junior's face at all. We see a lot more of Bob's faces, and I need every single question that I'm going to have answered by the end of the episode. Otherwise, there will be riots, and there will be blood.
Larry?
Yeah, Bob?
Over here.
Oh, yeah? You noticed my new hat.
Your hat?
Yeah, isn't it the coolest?
Larry, you've got an oven mitt on your head.
Oh yes, they're all the rage. Simply everyone is wearing them.
Yep, but you can't see where you're going. Isn't that a little dangerous?
Fashion has its price.
Scare.
We are introduced to Rack, Shack, and Benny based on the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego from the book of Daniel. But first, we have an opening musical number that is quite catchy.
Good morning, George. How are you? I hope you're feeling fine. I'd love to stay and talk, but it's almost 8 o'clock and I haven't got the time.
I'm glad to see we finally have some female cast members. You know, it's about time, VeggieTales, you dang sexist 1995 show.
Oh yes, we work real hard at the chocolate factory.
Excuse me, Mr. Lunt, but I've got an injury.
Now get back on the line. You'll be just fine. With all this work to do, we've got no time for sympathy.
Dang, VeggieTales, you got a catchy tune right in the beginning. Man, you guys must be wizards or something.
We used to be so happy.
We used to laugh and run.
Now there's no
Well, the episode's ruined.
We are now introduced to our main villain, Mr. Nezer. He is the man who runs the chocolate factory and runs a very tight ship. Or some might say, he is a pain in the butt to work for.
This morning, Nezer Chocolate shipped its 2 millionth chocolate bunny.
Do we applaud? I'm feeling compelled to applaud right now. I must fight the urge to applaud.
For the next 30 minutes, everyone may eat as many bunnies as they want.
Did I say this man was a pain in the butt to work for earlier? I take all of that back. He is a godsend. A man to be recognized as the grace of us all. I want to eat all of those chocolate bunnies. Give me all the chocolate bunnies.
Hey guys, I don't think we should eat any more bunnies.
Oh, Junior, you make me so angry. Dang party pooper.
Rack, Benny, listen to me.
No one should ever have to listen to that voice.
Grab their goal!
So Junior attempts to ruin Bob and Larry's joyful moment by singing a song his mom used to sing to him about how he should think of her every day, and basically to be a mama's boy. Bob and Larry fall for his party-ruining shenanigans and decide they should stop eating all the chocolate bunnies they want. Mr. Nezer decides he is going to pop into the factory to see his employees' appreciation for all the bunnies he just allowed them to eat, when...
Thank you, Mr. Nezer, for your lovely gift of chocolate.
Suck up.
What are your names, boys?
I'm Shadrach.
I'm Meshach.
I'm a bumblebee.
Okay, that was literally an LOL moment. Everyone is allowed to laugh out loud at that. And text everyone, and Facebook message, and Instagram, and Twitter.
Rack, Shack, and Bumblebee end up getting promotions for being the only ones who didn't look sick from eating a bunch of chocolate. I guess Junior was right this one time. The next morning, Mr. Nezer decides he wants everyone else to love the bunny as much as he does. He has come to the realization that everyone doesn't love it since it is so small. He quickly comes up with a remedy that even I find a bit crazy.
This is just a model. The real bunny is 90 feet high. My workers finished it this morning.
Wait, 90 feet high? Just finished this morning? How has no one else seen this thing? Does everyone lack eyeballs? No, that can't be right. Everyone lacks limbs. Everyone else has eyes. Except for Mr. Lunt. I still have yet to see his eyes.
When everybody bows down and sings the bunny song.
I don't think I'm familiar with that particular tune. Could you just hum a few bars?
Bows down and sings to a bunny. Is this a factory or a cult?
Mr. Nezzer expresses to his new junior executives how this bunny song will have all of his employees basically pledging allegiance to the bunny and expressing their undying gratitude to it, once again to a catchy tune.
I won't eat no beans, and I won't eat tofu. That stuff is for sissies, but bunnies are cool.
Fun fact, this was not the song that was originally used. I mean, it was the same music, but the lyrics had to be changed due to the fact that they used to say not loving your dad, not loving your mom, but instead loving the bunny. Not loving church and not loving school, but loving the bunny.
I won't go to church, and I won't go to school. That stuff is for sissies, but bunnies are cool.
And apparently kids were going around singing that, not really knowing what they were singing. And parents were getting upset, and they were writing angry letters, or maybe emails. It was 1995, so I don't think many people wrote emails yet. But anyways, so big idea was like, man, we gotta change the lyrics. So instead of saying that they don't love their mom or their dad or school or church, now it says, I don't like healthy food. And I look at the obesity rate in America, and I've realized this song is the cause of it. This song caused everyone to get fat. Thanks, VeggieTales.
Mr. Nezzer then explains how if you don't bow down and sing the bunny song, then you will be thrown into the furnace. I'm guessing it is a bit late to put in my 2 weeks notice. Anyways, he assures Rack-Shack and Bumblebee that it is no big deal since no one will refuse. Well, in a plot twist, our main 3 heroes end up not bowing and singing the very catchy and irresistible bunny song.
Think of me every day.
It would have been better just keep your mouth shut, Junior.
Oh, that was beautiful. I'm gonna be singing that song myself.
Oh, the sarcasm. Why don't we like this guy again?
As I throw you into the furnace, God seize them! Take them to the furnace!
Yes. Now I recall.
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Laddie, the part of the show where Laddie comes out and sings a silly song.
What better way to celebrate Junior being put into the furnace than with a silly song? Am I right?
He wishes he could dance, like the cucumber.
Libre y suavemente.
Free and smooth,
Pero no puede danzar.
but he can't. Okay, stop the music.
3 catchy songs in 1 episode, along with the possibility of Junior being burned in a furnace? Oh, this is the most beautiful thing I've seen in quite a while.
Mr. Nezzer goes ahead with his plan to throw Rack-Shack and Bumblebee into the furnace when the delivery woman saves them from certain death.
I don't recall this being anywhere in Daniel.
So finally, Junior is headed into the furnace and all is well.
I said, nobody bakes my buddies.
Can we stop delaying the inevitable?
After all of that riffraff, our heroes plus Junior fall into the furnace. Sorry, Bob and Larry. Sacrifices need to be made to get rid of Junior, when suddenly...
How many guys did we throw into the furnace?
3?
Well, it looks like 4 guys in there now, and one of them's real shiny.
I'm unsure how to feel. On one hand, God saved Bob and Larry, which we should all thank God for doing. But at the same time, he saved Junior, and I'm not too sure about that decision. Could we have not done this? I'm okay with this, but I really am not okay with this. Just a big bag of no.
Rack-Shack and Bumblebee come out of the furnace unscathed, and magically, Mr. Nezzer knew it was God that saved them. It's a kid show, so I will give them the benefit of cutting straight to the point. He apologizes for his attempt to murder them. He then immediately asks for forgiveness, and they say yes, without any hesitation at all. That is quite unrealistic. Mr. Nezzer asks how he can make it up to them when Junior ruins the one chance for a promotion / lots of money by instead saying Mr. Nezzer can sing a song.
My mommy always told me to do what's right, to wash behind my ears and try to be polite. You see, she loves me so.
That's beautiful.
It's why she tells me what I need to know.
Fun fact, Skillet actually made a superior version of the song if you like rock, or heavy rock, or even metal.
But it's time now to talk about what we've learned today.
And so what we have learned applies to our lives today, and God had a lot to say in his book.
The combination of Bob's face and Larry's singing have made this clip pure gold. Gold. Pure gold. How does that represent gold? I don't.
Stand firm and hold to the teachings we passed on to you. Second Thessalonians, Thessalonians.
Don't laugh. You know we all struggled to say Thessalonians the first time we saw it too.
Right, Bob?
Yep, that's right, Larry. I'd like to get out now.
Well, that's all the time we have today. Remember, God made you special, and he loves you very much. Goodbye!
That was Rack, Shack, and Benny. I would actually say it's the best episode so far in the VeggieTales series. I mean, it doesn't hurt that there was 3 really good songs, along with Junior almost being killed. I mean, what more could you ask for? Well, you could ask for Junior actually being not in the episode, but that seems to be asking too much at this point. Junior just loves to bestow his annoyance upon us every single time. Stay tuned as next time we tackle Dave and the Giant Pickle. And now that I'm thinking about it, this is going to be David and Goliath. David's probably going to be Junior.